E31 update. So in today's episode, we dry fit the engine into the chassis. This has been a while coming, and I've been very excited about it. The shop's been crazy. It's just a lack of time. But I said, today we're gonna do it, and we did. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm gonna very slowly lower the chassis. I wanna see where the high points are gonna be. My suspicion is the intercoolers are gonna have to come off right now. We're gonna wind up relocating this, and then we're gonna wind up fabricating a tube here, and then relocating these intercoolers to like the front of the motor. Yeah, I really don't think these intercoolers are gonna fit, but let's see.
That's why we test fit it.
Yeah, well, that's the idea. Ooh, that's gonna be close. Holy shit. Keep going. This is a very auspicious occasion. Oh, dude, it's gonna be like millimeters. Keep going. Keep going. Oh my God. Wait, hang on. Finger. All right, go ahead. Holy shit.
Is it close?
Oh my God, it actually fits.
Well, measure once.
All right, stop,
right?
stop. All right, come here, take a look. Okay, look, the back fits. This piping over here, look how close that is. That's terrifying. But it fits. I think
I think we should maybe move those intercoolers.
Yeah, I think we have to. It is painfully close, but you're right though. I think I'd rather have the room.
Yeah, because they're so close to the frame rail, it's like...
Yeah, we're gonna pull off the intercoolers themselves. We're gonna pull off the tubing here. That goes to the turbos down here. And then my thought is fabricate up an adapter plate here to feed the intercooler. I'm gonna have to relocate that. Because the turbos are down here, see? That's the one turbo, the other one's on the other side. I'm gonna have to redesign this. Oh man, this is gonna get exciting. So let's pull that off. What we also are checking right now is clearance on the front of this pulley on all sides to the frame rails. So I wanna see that too, because right now, this is an optimal size for the pulley that's going to drive the dry sump pump. If we have to go smaller, I want to know now, because as soon as I give my engineer the go-ahead, he's going to machine a pulley out of aluminum and the bracket over here. And you see over here, there's the adapter to the pulley that's going to drive the dry sump. And notice how they're toothed. That way they can't slip. It's not a regular serpentine belt, it's a toothed belt. Because obviously, if God forbid this pump ever stops pumping, bad shit's gonna happen to the engine. So we gotta make sure this is constantly pumping.
2, 3, 4.
Got it? There.
There's a couple more lines underneath as well.
Oh yeah, because it's an air to, is that an air water? Oh, cool, yeah, it is, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Oh, no way. Interesting, okay. There's another bracket here. I'm relegated to holding nuts and bolts.
Boss man.
Yeah, because really that's what it is. Because this is never going to go back like that.
No.
Quick connects, which I detest.
I hate these things.
I wish they'd go back to the old-fashioned band clamps. So much better.
These is like brand new, so they come off. You know?
Oh yeah, you know they should. This motor's got very few miles.
No, there's one more bolt.
There you go. Very nice. Very nice.
Borat makes another appearance.
Very nice.
Okay, Borat.
Very nice. I like. How much? Actually, I know how much. This thing is not inexpensive. Very nice. Here, let me have that. Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Beautiful.
And then, was there a gasket?
Yes.
Actually, leave the gasket there. Yeah, leave the gasket there.
Too?
Yes, absolutely, because we're gonna lower the motor again. I want to see where are the hot spots. So much cleaner. And like I said, what I envision is we're gonna make an adapter plate for this to redirect it forward, kind of like this, or maybe like this, and on the side. It really depends on the frame rails, how much room we have, you know? Because the objective is, at some point, is to come out with an off-camber kit to make this engine fit in any of the chassis. Really awesome. I mean, the motor's basically the same thing, you know? Fuel pressure sensor, cam sensors, coil packs. It's got the same type of injector. You know, it's funny. These are the same type of injectors that 780 has. Take a look. The S55 injectors are the same style as these. Because like John's N74 motor, those injectors are like $500 a piece. They're stupid money. These are a few $100s a piece. Nice. Much cheaper. Much, much cheaper. The cool thing, check this out, Maya. The turbo, right? I was thinking about sending these turbos out originally, which I didn't realize. The turbo is part of the exhaust manifold. It's one piece. Most turbo setups, what happens is the turbo connects to the exhaust manifold via a V-band clamp, so you can take it off. But not this one. I actually looked at it and realized that it's a one-piece unit. So the client listened to me, and we're not upgrading the turbos right now. Eventually, we will, knowing him. He's going to want more juice. But short term, we're not doing that.
No juice.
Yeah, dude. I mean, his goal ultimately is to have 1,000 plus to the wheels. Look what's missing now, the intercooler piping. So that should give us enough on the sides, hopefully, where we can clear. So, Mr. Anthony, we are going to lower this again. So, Maya, take a step back.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We should have like music in the background. Oh!
I can cut that.
We should actually. I'll tell you when to stop. I'm watching. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, no, it's good. Oh my God, it's good.
It looks like it belongs there.
It does, dude. Okay, so hang on. Okay. Go a little more. All right, stop. We have a problem. Take a look.
You got it.
We have a problem here. There's a hose here that's going to need a 90, so we have to take that one off.
Yeah, that's a little close.
And
those aren't going to be there anyway because we're going to reroute them.
Yeah, no, I think we need to pull these off.
Yeah.
Let's go back up.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull off 2 more things, and then I think it'll fit. I really do. I think it'll fit. Woohoo!
This right here?
Yeah, and this. This is the actuator.
Yeah, that's the wastegate.
The wastegate, yeah. So now
We're going to have to pull all that off, or I can maybe just get this off for now.
this is the heat shield for the turbo. So let's get the boots off. That's easy. There's 2 screws. Oh, why would they do that?
2 screws, right? I can get to them on this side, no problem.
So we've got 1 screw in the front, and there's 1 screw in the back. The plot thickens. Look at all these connectors we got to figure out what these wires go to. That's going to be really fun, Anthony.
Yeah, I know. That's my favorite thing to do, so.
Actually, I got to tell you, call me sick, me too. What we're doing now is we're going to pull the pump and the bracket off, because of course there's a bolt here for this charge tube that's not allowing us to pull it off the turbo cold side. That is stupid.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the problem we're going to have is routing some of these, but that's
Yes,
okay.
I know.
Oh, it's got a little clip here. We can knock it off.
Okay. Yeah. That's just a clip. That's easy. Yeah, I know.
We'll pitch just a little more.
What's that? Yeah. I think it's a very good idea. Look at that. I mean, we can work on it.
Like,
That's so much easier.
so you think we want to do the alternator?
I think we have to, right? We're going to put that right back on. I got it. There. Perfect. Thank you. Pull the alternator off so we can pull off the other charge pipe. This motor's really tight. Thank you.
This?
Oh, jeez. Ah! Really, BMW? Oh, my God.
You act like you didn't know this.
Yeah, no.
Another water.
Yeah,
another PCV
yes,
hose right here.
yes.
So-
I expected that. We'll tilt that guy forward. Matt and I can look at this and redesign some new tubing, which is hopefully a little bit easier to work on. We're in the process of building a jig for this thing, where if we're going to service this engine, we're going to drop the whole drivetrain.
Yeah, we're not getting to anything.
No, I don't think so. Pull that down. There. Now, rotate and pull.
We're out.
Teamwork, baby. That's interesting. There's only 1 banjo. There's only 1 washer.
I got one on here.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. There. Let's get this back in. Copy. That feels... do that one real slow. It feels like it's binding a little bit. Okay, it was just corrosion. Keep going. Oh, Nelly. Oh, my God. Look. Oh.
Good.
Oh, dude.
Probably about where it'll sit, right?
No, keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, keep. Oh, wait. Are we hitting anything here?
Let me know.
Hang on. we're hitting, I gotta go a little bit this way. No, it's okay. No, that's just an AC line that was here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, that's amazing.
Far up, Roby?
I can't go back anymore, can I?
No, not really.
Guess what? It fits! The motor fits! I'm so excited. Wow, look at that. It fits with slight modifications. Now, is it centered? I mean, there's barely enough room here, so I don't think I can go this way anymore. Yeah, see, that's, yeah, well, we're gonna have to modify a lot of this stuff. It's gonna be snug, but there is just enough room for the radiator to fit there.
For the fan?
No, electric fan.
Electric fan.
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna mount a puller on the front of the radiator. That's like I do on the race cars.
Okay.
Because I want to keep this area clean.
Yeah,
so in case I got to work on it at the track.
Pop it.
Yeah, it's not like the F chassis car. So nice and slow. Slow, 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 slow.
It's close. Oh. It's close, dude.
You want to lift up the car a little for me?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. That's it.
Be tight.
That's it. Look at that.
We'll get a cowl hood for him.
That's actually nice. I want to first support the engine with engine support on top. Yeah. Maybe two of them, I'm thinking. Yeah, and then what I want to do is I want to support it, get the engine stand off the engine. Yeah. Then I want to take the stock engine cradle and bolt it up.
See, if we had a rad support, we can get something from the two strut towers across and down.
Yeah.
But I'd have to probably pull the intake manifold off and get access some bolts beneath it.
There's a hook here, always.
There's one hook
there. There's always a hook here,
but
there's got to be a hook back there. BMW
actually,
always does.
in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, so then that's good.
Okay, we can. I mean, the engine supports that we have.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got one. That's true.
I have multiple engine supports. Two options. One option is if that one remotely works, we can modify that one.
Yeah.
No problem. The other thing is if that's not going to work at all, what we're going to do is we're going to design a tubular one and just fab one up from scratch. Okay? Because the other thing is that the engine mounts for this engine are different than the stock.
Some around
either this way or this way. Yeah, correct. Yeah. That's what we got to figure out. Which is cool because with this mod, we don't have to modify the frame rails. Yeah. Because I was a little concerned about doing that. You know, about cutting the frame rails. Yeah, I mean, we can if we need to.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, but realistically, with the room we have, I don't think we need to. There's enough space for us to fit the engine as long as we custom fabricate some stuff here. How much room did I have between this and the back of the engine?
This hose was hitting up against basically that harness right there. So there's some stuff we can move on it if we had to.
I know, but
the engine itself, you probably had 3 inches.
Which is fine. That's normal, right? 3 inches, because I had enough room in the front. That's what I'm saying. Because that was the other concern.
You got the whole nose that goes on this thing.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying though. And then the next time too, pull off that coil pack mount. Yeah, I know. Cut that off, and then remove the AC line. Okay. I want that out of the way. And then we're gonna have Matt come in, and he's going to actually machine this, machine the bracket, and then I was talking to him about machining a tensioner.
Oh, good idea. Yeah.
Because right now there's no tensioner between these two. And that's going to be
a manual?
Yeah, or spring-loaded tensioner, because this is going to be a bitch to work on. As you saw, it fits. And the cool thing is, actually the most cool thing is, that there's enough room in the front of this engine, in the bay, for us to fit the radiator. Booyah. And there's about 3 inches from the back of the motor to the back of the front of the firewall. Okay, so we have room, which I'm super excited about. Height-wise, you saw the hood closes. I mean, yes, baby. We're going to, as you heard before, we're going to use those engine support braces. Okay, we're going to brace the motor from the top, on the top of the engine. We're going to take this engine stand off. Then we're going to bolt up the stock carrier to the chassis, and we're going to see how the stock carrier fits with this engine in this chassis. If it fits, awesome. If it doesn't fit, can we modify it? So then when we modify that one. If it's not going to work, then we're going to have to fabricate, I'm thinking, a tubular carrier. Okay? Other little modifications, I don't know why BMW did this, but there's a bracket specifically for a coil pack on the side there. I don't know why they did that. That's kind of a dumb thing to do. So anyway, we're going to cut that off because obviously we're not going to need that coil pack. There's an AC line hanging here. We're going to remove that temporarily because we don't want to focus on AC right now. Good progress on the motor. You saw we took off the intercooler piping and the intercoolers. What we're going to wind up doing is fabricating a plate here. Going to, I'm thinking, ovalized tubing, and then we're going to relocate the intercoolers somewhere in the front of the car, maybe in the wheel well. The other thing we're going to do, I'm going to call my engineer guy, fabricate these, because these are 3D printed obviously just for test purposes. So he's going to fabricate the main pulley, the bracket for the pump, as well as the pulley adapter that we have behind the stock pulleys, and then we continue. So, E31 update, what part is it, Maya?
7.
Part 7, I think. Maybe part 8? Don't know. Good progress. The motor fits. And remember, like, subscribe, and share. Enjoy the drive.